Howdy there, Chuckle Nuts. You think you're tough? Well, I'm tougher. Today we're going to be looking at a tough guy that I found on TikTok. His name is Kingdom Official, and apparently he's a self-proclaimed billionaire. I don't believe that. It's kind of hard to describe his content, but imagine a rip-off Andrew Tate that you always see online everywhere, and that's what his page is. Today we'll just be looking into him, so let's just get right into it. Alrighty, here we have it. Kingdom Official page. I was already looking at his page. You're a self-made billionaire, and yet you can't hire actual artists to be able to do your fucking images. How about we do that? As you can see, he's very just... He's saving this generation by probably doing everything every other alpha/sigma male does on the internet, which is be a piece of shit. So let's just look at this.
If she gives her body for free on social media, why is she good for me? She's not good for me. Everybody could see that. That's everybody's. That's not mine. Why do I need that in my life, right? That's a headache. If I was somebody that's about a one-night stand, we could have a one-night stand. Maybe 2, 3, 4. I'll date you for a month or two. As I'm dating another bunch of Instagram models. Shut down Instagram. They're all not models, right? Yeah.
So, first of all, a woman is not an object. You do not control them. They can do whatever the fuck they want. By showing Brooke Monk, when Brooke Monk's entire thing is just either doing skits, doing dances, or just doing fashion. Because you're basically just saying, well, if you show your body on Instagram, we could just have a few one-night stands, and we can even date for a couple months. But other than that, I just want you for your body.
You don't have to report taxes. COVID wasn't real. That it was BS.
COVID wasn't real. What? COVID was a thing. It wasn't some wacky made-up fairy tale.
I told everybody it's BS. And the worst thing about it, when they open up the restaurants, they're like, oh, you know, you have to wear a mask, but when you eat, you could take off your mask. But
yeah, because people were fucking sick, you dumbass. What are you saying? What? You're insane. Restaurants just made you wear a mask for shits and giggles.
If you go to the bathroom, you have to put your mask back on. So wait, does COVID hit only at a height level of an...
It's a fucking airborne sickness. It's not a height level thing, you dumbass. You fucking troglodyte. I had COVID like twice. Was it just not real then? And it's not like a height level thing because I'm 6'2". One at a time, lady. The reason why they made you put back on a mask when you were going to the bathroom is because you're walking by other people.
Normal person? What do you mean? When I stand up, there is COVID. When I sit down, there isn't? Like, COVID isn't 4 feet.
So, fun fact. Most restaurants open during COVID or open after COVID would put the seating 6 feet apart because that was the mandatory distance to be apart, because when you were to cough, it's a 6-foot spread. 6 feet of...
I come in to kill you. When I punch somebody, I don't punch their head. I'm imagining my fist going through their head.
What? How did we go from COVID wasn't a thing to I am so superhumanly strong that I can punch with the force of 1,000 suns and proceed to put my fist through your skull?
That's head. That's why every single punch you see people fly. Look today, all the knockouts that are in the UFC. Somebody kicks him, he does a slap.
Do you think he's actually talking to anybody, or do you think he's just like sitting there in an empty room with like a green screen behind him?
Belgian horses are the biggest and the strongest horses in the world. Each one could pull 12,000 pounds.
I don't fucking believe that. Hold on. Okay, so he's just blatantly fucking wrong. 8,000 pounds. You're about 2 tons off.
Every single ex-girlfriend of my brother separated us, didn't want me around. When
Oh no! Probably a good reason for that. Every one of them? Every single one of them? You're telling me every single girlfriend your brother has ever had looked at you and looked at your brother and said, I don't think you should be around this man. I don't want to be around him. I don't think that's a woman issue. I think that's just fully on you. Fuck the 2 Belgian horses, dude.
The woman's past matters and man's past doesn't, because a woman gets weaker with more and more traumas and more drama in her life as the man gets stronger.
No. It should just be trauma makes you stronger. It should not be a man and a woman thing. That should not separate anybody. If you have trauma that you are going through, and you don't think that that trauma will make you stronger, it fully will, no matter what gender, age, or what race you are. It does not matter. It shouldn't matter. Okay.
With more pressure and traumas. And that's why it matters. So when I meet somebody, if she had traumas from before, forget about it. I will not deal with it.
Okay, so you're just a piece of shit. She has traumas from before that she's talking to you about. You as a partner should be willing to be able to help them through that. Doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman dealing with trauma, and you just say, well, if I'm with a man, then, oh well, his trauma's already dealt with because he's just got stronger. Manly. And girl, ooh, woo, 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 woo. Like, no, that's not how it should work. If you have trauma that you were talking about with a partner, help them through it.
From that point on, my dad knew he couldn't take on. Now I was 13. He picked up a stick.
Is that your dad? Is that like your real father?
With your father? I mean,
What's that? What's a father?
For the head, and I did this, and it broke. And then I took it out of
You're 13!
his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up, and threw him on the coffee table. Coffee table broke in half. That's
13! You cannot pick up a fully grown man and throw him against a table. 13 years old. You just started hitting puberty, dog. You haven't even hit high school, dude. And you're saying that you picked up a fully grown-ass man who took off a wooden leg off a chair and tried to beat you with it, so you blocked it like fucking Bruce Lee?
something called microfractions. Little microfractions that you cause with hitting the bone thickens the bone. I used to sit there and hit my shins with a hammer all fucking day.
Okay, they're called microfractures, not microfraction. No, so they don't make you fucking superhuman. They just make your bones a little bit stronger to be able to withstand something like punching something a little bit harder. That's all they do. They don't make you superhumanly strong. They just make your bones a little bit more durable than usual because they're just building up fucking torn tissue and shit.
You know why people wear boxing gloves? So they don't fuck up their hands by hitting somebody's head. Your head is the strongest bone in the body. And if you train it and bang it enough for a whole year, it becomes 4 times thicker.
You must have banged your head a fucking lot as a 13-year-old dude.
And I learned that at a young age. That's what I learned from the Shaolin monk.
Are you fucking Batman? The Shaolin monks taught me how to be able to kick the shit out of my dad at just the age of 13. First of all, this guy's a jackass. This guy's a dumbass. Don't listen to what people like this have to say. Genuinely, it simply just is a bullshit excuse to be able to put these massively false views of what society should be in the eyes of someone younger. And it's such bullshit. It's the same thing with Andrew Tate. It's simply a stupid thing to watch. Don't watch these kinds of videos. Anyway, Chuckle Nuts, thank you for watching the video today. I really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, give a like, maybe, subscribe a little bit. And I will see you all next time.